enough. Chill, agitating like dandruff. I ain't talking all tough. What the people keep saying? Big trucks and wheels. Dominican broad.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you game one of a big four-game set. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go down. And on the hill, Marco Gonzalez.
Well, this guy's so elusive. Last year took the loss in one game. Talk about a walking rabbit's foot. Just unreal that the odds and the numbers could bear out that way, no matter how good you are. But that's the kind of season he had last year, and I'm sure they're hoping that they can build off of that momentum when he's on the mound.
All right, ready to go here. Here's the left fielder, Jake Bauers. He swings and misses at the first pitch.
0-1.
0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Base hit, so a man on base to start the inning.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
And now, and that one is lifted in the air. Olivares sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's one down. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. And a big factor for them in recent games, Jake Bauers.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Fought off foul. The pitch. On the ground to third. On to Gonzalez for one. On to Tellez, and the double play ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and no one left. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game.
I got my blessing because the Father never left him. He did it for the brethren.
Back here with my pal Siggy, getting the nod in this one. DL Hall, what do you have on him?
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
There's a strike at the knees.
This is a hitter who takes his game to another level, playing at night.
Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so it's a good take by him.
Up the middle. We'll throw to first. One up, one down. We take a check of the Pirates lineup put together by manager Derek Shelton. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Nick Gonzalez.
Well, Blue, just an on-base machine. Last month, he was on almost half the time, an OBP over 450. Just a really tough out. I mean, this guy's a catalyst for this offense right now.
Connor Joe, the next to hit, takes ball one. And that one in the air center field. And there are two down. Brian Reynolds here. Hall, 25 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. In the air, left field, on the move. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. Up now for Milwaukee, Willie Adames. Gonzalez back to work. Now a screamer into the outfield. Olivares hauls it in, and there's 1-1.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Foul ball there. 1 out, bases empty. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball. Second inning here, no score. Got him swinging. 3 up, 3 down. Back here at PNC Park. And now Jack Sawinski. The pitch. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The line to kick the pitch. There's a strike.
Cold night tonight, Berg, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him looking, and there's 1 down.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count. Just a poor at bat.
So up next, Edward Olivares. Ground ball right side, Turan. In plenty of time to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Here's Rowdy Tellez. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, base is empty. Top of the zone for a called strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And it's a 3 up, 3 down inning. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Back here in Pittsburgh, and Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Gary Sanchez.
As the lefty gets to work. Swung on, belted. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. It's a leadoff double to start the 3rd.
Waste no time there. Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap. And when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
Digging in, Garrett Mitchell. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Well, these Brewers definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Sanchez at second with nobody out. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Boog, as a hitter, there's a clear line between being aggressive at the plate in a good way, attacking pitches you can drive, and then being over-aggressive. Way that plays into the hands of the pitcher. You've got to have pitch recognition, and right there, just way too aggressive. And even though some of those pitches might have looked good coming in, you got to track them a little bit longer because not one of those 4 pitches was actually in the strike zone.
Now this is in the air down the line. Sawinski makes the grab. 2 down. Now the left fielder, Jake Bowers. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Just missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Headed for the plate. The throw in. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. 1-0.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now the number 2 hitter, Joseph Ortiz. On the ground to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Back-to-back base hits. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent bat control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now a chance for William Contreras. And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw in holds that trail runner at third base. They're at the corners with 2 away.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
So 2 down. Willie Adames stands in. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the air, center field. Olivares drifts towards it, and that is that. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates nothing. And we're back. And the batter now, Andy Rodriguez. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Struck him out looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Nick Gonzalez stands in now and watches strike 1. The Brewers up by 2 here in the last half of the third. Next offering down low and in the dirt. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Leover Peguero stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one hit to right. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that is that.
Yes.
As we go to the top of the 4th. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. The wind and the pitch.
One really cool moment I remember at PNC Park is the 2006 Home Run Derby during All-Star Weekend. David Ortiz and Ryan Howard.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. He'll touch them all. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So digging in, Sal Frelick. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And there's a strike.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Nobody on, nobody out. Top half of inning number 4. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rodriguez down to first with it. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Gary Sanchez now. A double and a run scored his first time up. Hit hard on the ground is short. Peguero throws to first. 2 down. Stepping in, Garrett Mitchell. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Mitchell goes 6 feet 3 inches, 25 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. 2 down, nobody on, as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. On the ground. Dives and he can't hang on. He doesn't have a throw, and the defense comes away with nothing. This is Bryce Terang. And a foul ball.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Step off throw to first. Mitchell dives back in safely. Out towards right center field. Olivares sizing it up. And that is that. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Back after this on the show. Ready to go. Bottom 4 at the plate for Pittsburgh. Brian Hayes. The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Throws across the diamond. 1 up, 1 down.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Bounced up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Brian Reynolds. He's 0 for 1. And that's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Sawinski, batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Lays the play, and in time, he's safe. It's 3-1.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That could be a really tough pitch to handle, a front door breaking ball, but he did a great job staying in there, keeping that front shoulder closed, and didn't spin off the ball and hook it foul, which happens so many times.
At the plate, Edward Olivares. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Hit on the ground might be 2. The flip over to Terang, 1, and that's 2. But the RBI single pushes across a run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the top of the 5th. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Jake Bauers. Gonzalez back to work. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
I'm really impressed with this offense. They haven't been timid at the plate at all. They've been aggressive, and they're keeping the defense on its toes. So far, they've got 7 hits within the first 3 pitches of an at-bat, so there's been no time to get comfortable on the mound.
And the 0-2. Stays alive. And the pitch. And down on strikes. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So up next, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 2.
Ortiz.
That one fouled off. And that's outside. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Line to left. Reynolds makes the grab for the 2nd out.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Base hit center field, and that extends the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And now Willie Adames. The shortstop takes the ball. And that's outside. And the count is 2-0.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And that drops in for a strike. 2 outs. That clips the zone. That is strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that'll do it. So no. We head to the bottom of the 5th. At the plate for Pittsburgh, Rowdy Tellez. The lefty fires. And that's in for a strike.
You know, these Pirates need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
The 0-2. Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Fraley makes the grab, 1 down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have runners in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Up next for the Pirates, Andy Rodriguez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
Pitch misses inside, 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
To third. Oh, great stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Third baseman have to be so quick with their first step reactions. Hot shots like that. That's why they call it the hot corner. That's a perfect example, though. There's no way he gloves that one if he's not dialed in, anticipating something coming his way, staying on his toes every pitch. Really nice job to get back up, set himself, and make a strong throw across the diamond.
Now here is Nick Gonzalez. The 0-1.
1-1.
Ground ball left side. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Bucks go down quietly, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. And the pitch. Swings through that one. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Jose Hernandez getting loose out there. Moretta, a right-hander, loosening up as well. That one drilled left field, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. It's always fun to see a double rip down the line. That one just barely stayed fair, so that was a good call by the umpire. He was all over it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Marco Gonzalez will depart, and he's responsible for the runner on second, so the book isn't closed on him yet. We'll be right back. Ryan Borucki taking over on the mound.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
So man aboard, Sal Fraley, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Kicks and fires. And he lays down a bunt. Grabs it barehanded. Fires to first. Not in time, and he reaches safely.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process, and if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. See you later. He made him pay for that one. His first homer of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 6-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Line drive and base hit.
The batter, number 2.
Man at first, Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Bunting, and it's in the air. They get one.
Out.
Now back left fielder.
So the batting order turns over. Next for Milwaukee, Jake Bauers. And a bunt towards third. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Here's the third baseman, Joseph Ortiz. 1 for 3. Time called. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Aguero over to second, and to Lez, and the double play ends the inning. The Brewers add 3 on this blast, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Brewers baseball on The Show, Wisconsin. Bottom of the 6th, at the plate for Pittsburgh, Liover Aguero. Here comes a pitch. And that one fouled off. The pitch. There's a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
That one missed. In the air, left field. Bauers coming on, makes a nice running catch. One down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming over instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Hoskins moves under it. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Joe up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. Flips the corner. And it's 1-1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Up the middle, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Reynolds,
1-0.
the next to hit, takes outside.
The 2-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
2 outs. Out to center. That is the inning. So one left for Pittsburgh. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Top of inning number 7. Here's the Brewers catcher now, William Contreras. The wind to the pitch. Foul ball. And here it comes. Ripped on a line. Reynolds makes the catch. And there's one away.
The batter, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Willie Adames. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. That one misses, and it's 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 7-1. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Luis Ortiz into the game.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
That misses, and that's ball 1. 1 run across in the frame so far as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. And now 1 and 2.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
In the dirt, the count now 2-2. Popped up. Hayes under it. Calls it in, 2 away.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Sal Frelick. On the ground, Gonzalez. And that is the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 7-1. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in Pittsburgh, now it's the right fielder, Jack Sawinski. And a pitch. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. And there's a ball. That one lifted to left as this one sized up. And it drops in. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
You got to get on your horse and get to that ball and get it back in because he's going to come barreling around first and put some pressure on you. If you bobble it or you don't get there in a hurry, it's going to make you look silly and end up on second base.
That one hammered but pulled foul. Man at second. Out towards left center. And that should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score. It's 7-2. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now it's Rowdy Tellez. And a big swing and a miss.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Set down on strikes. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to do better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Endy Rodriguez. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One away with a runner at third. Here, the bottom of the 7th. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Up the middle, Terang. Tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
Well, a run comes across the score right there, but defensively, when you have a lead like this late in the ball game, you're counting outs. Nice job of simply just trading a run for an out.
Gonzalez in the box again, takes a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
On the ground, right side. Fires to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. 8th inning coming up. It's the Brewers 7 and the Pirates 3. We're at the top of the 8th, so here's the Brewers DH, Gary Sanchez. And a pitch. There's a swing and a miss. Activity in the bullpen. Colin Holderman loosening up in case he's called upon by Derek Shelton. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there.
Ball 2.
That misses, and a full count now. And down on strikes he goes, and 1 out. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. On the ground, right side, Gonzalez sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. Bryce Terang up now for the Brewers. Popped up. Hayes settles under this one, and that's the 3rd out. Nobody left for Milwaukee, but they still lead at 7-3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Obi Milner.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Liover Peguero now at the plate. The pitch. Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That misses the zone. Going to count 1 and 2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses way outside. And now the lefty. Liner picked on the hop at first. He takes it on his own. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Now batting key Brian Hayes. And that's outside. And that's ball 1. Wouldn't chase that time. Kicks and deals. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. And they get the out after the ricochet.
Number 2, designated hitter,
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Two outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Headed down the line. Frelick after it. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops into the glove, and that's the inning. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the 9th. Up now for Milwaukee. Jake Bowers. Ortiz back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Joseph Ortiz up now for the Brewers. First pitch misses. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Olivares pulls it down, 2 away down.
Now batting, the catcher.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. Zips it to first, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. It's the Brewers 7 and the Pirates 3. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Andres Munoz. He's pitching on 2 days rest. So digging in, Brian Reynolds. So here in the 3 spot, Chris, a hitter low average but high slug.
Well, one thing he's going to lean on are the metrics. His exit velocity has been really good. He's just had some bad luck hitting the ball right at people. Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See?
Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. Tattooed and gone. His 7th home run of the season. And they cut into the deficit. It's 7-4.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Jack Sawinski. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
And that's off the inside edge. 1-1.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
1-1 now. That one at triple digits.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days, you would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Up next for the Pirates, Edward Olivares. That pitch in for a strike. 1-1. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and two here. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The punch out there, and they're down to their last out. So they're down to their final out. And now the first baseman, Rowdy Tellez. And first offering is fouled off. Base hit, left center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rodriguez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. They're down to their final strike.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Munoz is just one strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4. That means you're in a position to avoid a sweep. Come out tomorrow, you win 2 games, you know that you've at least split the series. Those are the mind games you got to play with yourself as a big league ball player to get yourself ready every day.
This one finishes with a final of 7-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.